Hello, it's me, Kat, and I'm here today with a gift for you, and this is our Friday Patreon video. It is a video from one of our well over 600 videos that we have. I just take one from the back and send it out here for you to enjoy. It will still be relevant, of course. All the videos are relevant, and if you decide that you want to receive one every day, 5 days a week, all year long, then come sign up. Go to patreon.com and sign up. You have 3 tiers to choose from. The first one is $5 a month, and that gives you a video every single day, except Saturday and Sunday, but every single weekday, Monday through Friday, a fresh new one. If you go to the second tier, which is $25, that's a mentoring from me once a month, personally helping you through our system, and you get the videos, so that's pretty cool. And then the third video, the highest tier that I have right now, is $50 a month. And that's for those of you who are looking for a little bit more. You want 2 personal mentorings a month of 25 minutes, and then you want to be able to access the videos. So these are the 3 tiers in Patreon for you. I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope to see you soon on Patreon. Hello, patrons. Today we're talking about decluttering and resetting your mind. You know, I talk about the mind reset all the time, and it is so absolutely integral in changing the way you do things. Changing your mind is the first thing. And decluttering, as you know, is the most difficult part of the FlyLady system. So we might look at decluttering with an eye that's like, oh, it's going to take so long, it's going to be really hard. Here's the good news. The most you're going to declutter in a day is 15 concentrated minutes, and that's it. And you're only going to do that 4 times a week. 3 times a week, you're not decluttering. On your free day, on your family fun day, and on your renew your spirit day. You're not going to declutter on those days. Just 4 times a week for 15 short minutes that you prepared yourself for. So the first thing we're going to work on when we get ready to declutter is our mind. Before we ever do it, we're going to change our mind. Know that it's only going to take 15 minutes. There's no way that it'll take longer than 15 minutes because you're going to set a timer and you're going to get into it and you're going to declutter. You're going to be prepared before you start. You're going to have a throwaway container, a put away container, and and a giveaway container. Throw away, put away, and give away containers, okay? So you've got your containers. You've told yourself you're going to plant your feet. You're not going to run from room to room while you're doing this. You're going to stay right there, no interruptions. It's just like when you're being the dishes diva. Not now, I'm doing the dishes. Not now, I'm nursing the baby. Well, now you're going to say, not now, I'm decluttering. It's only going to take me 15 minutes. Not now. If somebody's bleeding, that's a different story. But not now, I'm decluttering. So if your husband is asking for his socks, not now, I'm decluttering. You know, you've taken care of yourself and him and everybody else before you started. I'm sorry, I'm decluttering. I'll be done in 15 minutes. I can help you then. Okay? So you're going to really and truly get yourself ready, get the family ready. You are going to declutter for 15 minutes. Now, here's the thing. When the timer goes off and says your time is up, you must stop. I know you don't want to. I know you think this is the only chance I'm ever going to be feeling this way, and I'm going to take advantage of this feeling, and this feels good, and I'm going to keep going. No, that's not true, number 1. Number 2, you'll get overwhelmed and you won't ever do it again, or you won't ever do it again very often. So I want you to stop at 15 minutes, and then at 15 minutes you're going to complete the process. Also part of a mindset. You've told yourself you're going to complete the process. So if somebody needed you after 15 minutes, go take care of what they want and then say, okay, I've got to go and complete my process. Hopefully you won't have to go take care of anyone, but life happens. All right, so when you complete the process, it's just a couple of minutes. You're going to take the trash out of the house. Don't put it in the kitchen garbage. Take it out of the house. I don't want you to happen to open the kitchen garbage and see it and go, should I have kept that? I don't want that to happen to you. Go put it in the outside garbage. You shouldn't keep it. Throw it away. Number 2, put your giveaway in the back of the car, in the trunk or the back of the car, because you're going to take it on your errand day and you're going to give it away. Please don't get caught up in the thing that you spent too much money on it and you need to sell it. Give it away. If you've got a cluttered home, it'll only add to your clutter to save it for a garage sale or a yard sale, or you're going to sell it online. It adds more pressure to you. Please bless someone else with these gifts, put them in the back of the car and give them away. Nothing you give away doesn't come back. Everything you give away comes back in a different form. So don't worry, give it away. All right, next thing we're going to do is our put away. Now this is I've talked to you about before. Putting away means that you are either going to put it away in the area you were working in, if you made room for it, or in some other part of your home. When you get to that other part of your home or the area you're working in doesn't have a room yet because you haven't quite decluttered enough, then you're going to put it in a container in the corner of that room to be put away when you get that room decluttered. That is not for anyone else to put their dirty clothes in or to put something they think should go in there. That is your container and it belongs to you and no one is to touch it. It's the put away things, the things you've decided to keep. Hopefully this won't be an ongoing thing for you. You will get your rooms decluttered and you will put them away. Okay, so mindset has so much to do with decluttering. The coolest thing about decluttering is that it goes away and never comes back. Once you've decluttered, you never have to declutter again if you are doing these other things. Clutter checks to prevent new clutter from forming. Basic weekly plan, items in the house are taken care of, and your zone cleaning. So when you're zone cleaning, if you happen to see some clutter, put it away. When you're doing the weekly home blessing hour and you happen to see some clutter, put it away. But generally, 3 clutter checks a day will get it. Mindless clutter that builds back up. So if you're working in your office and this is a place that is the worst cluttered thing you've ever seen in your life, know that you have a huge bad habit in this room, or your husband does, and we're going to have to definitely do 3 clutter checks a day in here until it becomes such a habit to put our things away. Okay? So mindset and decluttering go hand in hand. Change your mind. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. This is the hardest part. It's only 15 minutes. It's only 4 times a week. And one day it'll go away. One day you won't declutter again. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a fabulous day. And always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful.